Hi everyone, welcome to Immaculify channel, and today we're going to talk about is love enough for a successful relationship. So we're going to discuss this topic with our own opinion. So if you have yours, you can actually put it on the comment section. It's a good topic because truly most times people believe that love enough or love alone is enough for a successful relationship, which we're going to give you reasons why we don't feel that love enough can actually give you that successful relationship you are looking for, because there are a lot of things that need to come together for a relationship to be successful. So you're welcome, and as you're watching us, please do us a favor to give us a thumb up on this video, and comment also. You can also share it to your friends and family, and a lot of people come across this video and they will learn one or two things. Thank you. All right, over to Abdul. He's my man. A great man. So he's a married man, and he's going to tell us reasons why love alone cannot make a successful relationship.
All right, thank you, operator, for having me. Good afternoon, viewers. Good afternoon, Nigeria. It's actually a privilege, sitting with you and sharing my thoughts on the topic. If love is enough for a successful marriage or relationship. From experience as a married person, as a married man, love is just a flimsy part of the word called marriage or relationship, and it can be very intoxicating at the beginning, because at that point you both are trying to appreciate each other, know one another. Eventually, by the time you now know each other, know your likes and dislikes, your do's and don'ts, the principles of life that you both uphold, you begin to understand if really you are in love with this person, or you are not, or if truly bringing it into perspective as regards to the topic, if actually love is enough to make a marriage or a relationship. Thank you.
You're welcome. So over to Jessica. We have Jessica here. She will give us her own perspective on this topic. If truly love alone can make a successful relationship. Hi, Jessica.
Hi, hello everyone. Thank you for having me, Mark. Later, actually, I also want to support that love is really not enough to keep a relationship going. So, from my own perspective, I think there are some factors that require it to keep growing. So firstly, we will need to talk about communication, we need to talk about trust, we need to talk about tolerance and acceptance. So, and for all this, for you to keep your relationship going, you should be able to invest all of this. And I forget to add time, quality time. You ensure you spend quality time with your partner. You trust that person. You get to a point where that even if that person did something that is wrong, you should also have a forgiving heart. So these are some of the things that you will need to ensure. It's more like investing in it to ensure that your love keep growing and it keep rekindling and keep going further and further. And I think that's all for now. But the fact is, you need to invest more in your relationship or marriage to ensure that your love will keep going. So love alone is not enough to keep a relationship going.
Wow, thank you so much, Jessica. So over to Abdul. what can you really define as love to you?
Okay, you know, at some point in the life of a man, you begin to think that love is a mirage, right? But for me, the way I describe love is something that is actually priceless. It's something that is energy consuming, it's time consuming. You need to be tolerant of the other person.
Okay.
You know, love is pain. You know, and just like you asked, if I want to say that I'm in love with somebody, I can only tell the person that yes, I'm in love when at a point I realize that I am the reason for the happiness in his or her life.
Okay.
Do you understand? So
Yeah.
that's the way I actually describe love. I feel like, okay, we have a connection, the things I do makes her or makes him happy, and I also derive satisfaction from his or her company. That's the way I look at love.
Okay. So to Jessica, how do you look at love? What can you define as love to you as a person? When let's say you're with someone and you say, I truly love this person. What is that thing you really see in them that make you feel you love them?
Okay, I think to me, love is all about trust. So if I love someone or if someone loves me, you should be able to trust me. So if you have that trust in me that yes, this person can do this person can do this, then it makes it easy. So
Okay.
it makes it healthier and there won't be all these doubts for you to start thinking some kind of thing. So if you're able to trust somebody, at first for you as a person, you are at peace with yourself. You don't need to be stressing yourself anyhow and all of that. And the third party doesn't really, whatsoever they say
Matters.
outside to you, yeah, it doesn't really matter because you really know this person. I know what this person can do. I know what this person can do. So no matter what you say, because I'm able to trust you. So I think that to me it is just ability to trust someone.
Okay. You see why we all have different ways of feeling love. Because like for me, I feel if I say I love you, there are things about you that is making me to love you. If for example now I'm with you and I see that okay, you're doing everything to improve yourself. You know, this is about you, but I love what you're doing. So I'm like, okay, I love this person because of this. I love this person because okay, they are learning how to, improve themselves. They are learning how to thrive. Maybe you're learning how to, acquire more skills for yourself. This is not about me now. This is not what you're doing for me, but it's about you because if I'm in love with you, I should be able to help you grow. So if I see you doing those things that will make you grow, I'm like, okay, I think this person knows what they are doing, and because of that, I love them for who they are. I don't love them for who I am, but for who they are. So it's not how you make me feel. It's not what you do for me, but it's about what you do for yourself that I love. You understand? So for me, that is how I look at love.
Okay, you see, from what you're saying, let me just try to truly, starting from you say human beings differs. So you don't have to impress me to love you. Do you understand? And if I say I love you, I shouldn't have something to hold on to love you. Let's say I want to say I love you because your physical appearance. What if you get old? Will it sustain me?
You're trying to say your love is unconditional.
Yes.
So my love
mine
has
doesn't
no
have a base. I love you. I don't know. I should love everything
whether
about you.
whether
So I
something
should
happens
accept
tomorrow,
or
you
not.
still love
That is it.
because when some people say, okay, when you ask them, okay, you say you love me, why do you love me? They say, because of your physical build, because of your legs. What if something happened tomorrow, the legs are cut off? So then that means you don't love them. And it happens like that if you marry someone because of these reasons. You will see that nobody can guarantee tomorrow. And then something happened to that same person. Yeah, but when I saw you, you were not fat, but now you're fat. You see, that is why you see these things happening in relationship. And what is happening? But you were slim, and I love that. You see, that means the person was loving you for those things that how they feel about you. Those things that make them feel this baby so sweet. Oh, they shave here, those are the things. So tomorrow if those things fall off, so they won't love again. So but if I'm loving you because of because of not what you have that makes me feel good, but who you are, your qualities, your values, and so on. Even if I am no longer with you, those values will still remain with you, So love is really, we can define it differently, truly. What it is to me is different from what it is to you.
So if I would just add to what we have said, just like we've all said, it's a different feeling, different ways of appreciating the word called love. Like I said, if you recall what I said in the first place, for me, love is like a mirage. It's not something you can actually attain. If you look at it,
the more you're close to it, the more it's drawing.
Because love is like sometimes it wants to consume the whole of you. Do you understand? At the expense of your sanity. Do you get what I'm saying? But if, in the long run, when you now come out of that that circle, you begin to look at love from a different angle again. So sometimes love can be like, it's more like the state of mind that you find yourself at a particular point in time. You may tend to describe love in that manner. Do you get? So in the end, you just realize that it wasn't enough.
Thank you so much. So now, our topic is love not being enough for a successful relationship. So can you give us now other things someone should look out for in a relationship that can sustain and grow that relationship for it to become successful?
Okay. I think this topic is actually an interesting one, and this question you were asking coming from me, who is a married person. I used to tell my friends that, guy, why are you not married? And they'd be like, yes, I'm just married. Wahala too much. When you look at the responsibilities, both financially, morally, even spiritually, you understand what I'm saying? So all these things, when you look at it, sometimes I can even sit down and look at my wife, and I'm like, it is in our love. I sure have a long couple for this.
So you can just see that the love has gone. So the other thing that keeps the
other things that keep the relationship is, for me, this is more like a personal experience. Like when I look at my wife, I'm like, oh, she's my friend.
Okay.
That's number one.
So number one, making your spouse your friend.
I'm always very free to see whatever it is I want to see.
Okay.
With her, I can be who I want to be as much as I want to.
Okay.
And she's supportive. She takes my issue like it's her own. You understand? Before I met her, been in relationships and all that. And you begin to compare apples by apples. You get what I'm saying? You begin to look at this one. If I do something, this one don't base. You get, or this one is there telling me, why did you do this? Which you think, by the kind of person that I look at you becoming, it wouldn't speak well of you if you hear that you're doing this. You get. And me, my partner again, she's very spiritual. Even when I am tired, I'm sleeping. She's waking up and praying.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? She's very tolerating.
Okay.
Yeah, I can be a very lazy ass sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes I just tell you today I'm not doing anything. I just want to
always
see,
there for you.
and she's there, how she manages the home, take care of the children, and for me, topmost on my agenda is that you must be a conversation kind of person.
Okay, because when communication
Yes,
is
I
not
must be able
another
to,
thing then.
I can just go to work and I come back and I'm stressed up. You get, and I need you to be able to speak to that's my state of mind at that particular point in time. Where I can just say, today, so the way I wanted my day to go, but it didn't go that way. And look at, you should be able to, bring in something that, can kind of retweak or rejig my spirit. I don't know if there's an English like rejig, but you get it. So, but I'm sure you understand what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
So for me, the things that you need to have, just like the ingredients for making soup, that aside from love that you need in a relationship, you need a woman who will listen to you.
Okay.
You need a woman who will support you.
Okay.
You need a woman that even at your lowest ebb, she will stand for you. She must be able to tolerate you.
Okay.
She must be a friend. You get. But sometimes when love is no longer enough, you begin to relate as friends, from the beginning. So these are the things that have been working for me so far.
Okay. So for Abdul, we've gotten that communication is number one, then being a support system, because everyone needs a solid foundation, a solid person, somebody that will be by them no matter whatever happens. So someone that will not abandon them. Then you need somebody that is, spiritual. That is for Abdul. So for Jesse Alpha, what do you look at, or other things that you think can make a relationship stand apart from love? Because we've already said that love is just like a foundation, but now we need pillars in the relationship that can hold the roof of the relationship. So what do you look at to be something that must be part or present in a relationship for it to be successful?
Okay, so this takes me back to the first
I mentioned trust.
Yes, yes, we won't take out communication from there because it's a channel. This is the only way where two different people get to understand themselves.
Yes.
So you need to, it's to me effective communication. One, trust. I will still mention.
That means when there is no trust, there's nothing.
There's nothing. It becomes so unhealthy. You begin to doubt everything.
And suspect everything.
Yes, so
And the
communication.
relationship becomes toxic.
That's it. So communication, trust, forgiveness.
Okay.
And forgiveness, it comes in line with tolerance and acceptance. So you got to accept this person for who the person is, not for what he is or she is. Because what if eventually the who I am, or the money, if it was money you fell in love with, or if it was beauty, and she eventually gave birth and started having sack body, or if it was money and eventually something happened, if it was the guy's physique and eventually he had an accident, you understand? So you should be able to accept that person for who the person is, everything about that person. So I go back to communication, trust, acceptance, tolerance, and quality time. Yes, make time for your partner. So no matter how busy you are, try to make time for it. It doesn't matter too if you can't take him or her to maybe go to a restaurant or go on a trip. You can just cook together, play some games together, cheese,
Yeah,
gossip about every other person.
share
together.
interest.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Yeah, so be that. I think there are just 5 things. I'm going to add the last one. Be also, for what he said, a supportive partner. So communication, trust, acceptance, spend time together, and supportive. So being supportive. So those are the ingredients that I feel keeps the love alive and
Yeah,
new.
you know why love is undeniably the foundation. All these other ingredients make the relationship to thrive. You understand? So just like you said, shared interest. Imagine that, okay, my husband love maybe to watch a particular movie, and I'm not, my husband is a sports person and they love sport, and me, don't even bring it. So, but when you have this shared interest, sometimes you can join him, you go watch the match together, or you go out together to play a game, you go out together to do things together, and you just like you said, you create time for each other. It is when you create that time that you can come together and do some hobbies together, and that's also bond you together. So relationship, when it is only love, and the love will expire one day.
Eventually.
Love will expire. But these other little things that garnishes the relationship now makes everything good. Even like Abdul will say, strong support system. And you mentioned it, if you love a man because he has money, something can happen. Maybe he lost his job, the job that used to give him that money. So what do you now do? You now say you don't love the man again. Before you know, there are issues. And the next thing is you see the woman leaving. And if you love a woman because she's so beautiful, she got all the shape, the curves and everything, and tomorrow something happens, she becomes a football. This wasn't why. So you need to look at, in a relationship, that means you need to look at this person. If you're seeing the person like this and she's so beautiful, also look at what if the other side of it that you cannot see. What if something happened? This woman with these beautiful straight legs become K legs. Will I still love this person? And then you look at this man that I love because of how elegant he is, how the money he has, the kind of properties he has acquired. What if something happened, he no longer have these things? I still love him. When you see him at his lowest point, I still love this man. So when we look at all these things and see how you can accept the person, remove those material things, accept the person, you now know that, okay, truly I can stay with this person. And also compatibility. There are a lot of relationships that there is no compatibility, but people will just go into it because of one interest. So I think with this we have really brought out some things that you need in a relationship to make that relationship to be successful, because only love cannot do it. As love is the foundation, there are other ingredients that you need for the food to be sweet. So did you have any other thing to add to this?
I think it's been an interesting topic and a discussion. Like I said, love is never enough.
Yes.
Love is never enough. For women, the way they look at love is different from the way the man looks at love. Just like my co-participant just said, she is looking at quality time, she's looking at trust, she's looking at acceptability, that unconditional love, so to say, which I also share. But at the same time, at this point in time in my life, I'm running here and there trying to make ends meet. I've got children, I've got responsibilities. Sometimes that quality time, I do not really have it. So you can imagine now I do 8 to 5. By the time I get back home, I'm tired, I'm worn out, I have to sleep.
And you use your weekend and you have quality time.
That's why I try to make out time for weekends with my family. The kids and especially my wife. But in all, it's important that we continue to look out for love.
Yes.
Thank you.
Because also, no matter how you get all these other ingredients without love, it's still difficult.
Yes.
So that means these things intertwine, they work together. So you must, love is actually the foundation, the basic. Then you now look out for other things. Okay, now I love this lady. Are we compatible?
Yeah. Sorry. I read a book and I watch movies, read books as much as I can. And there's this Malian love story. You know, the lady has a very long hair, you understand, and the man is a white collar job kind of person. And he was set out to do the work in the morning, so his wristwatch was broken.
Okay.
So the wife came and like, my dear, I need you to get me a brush so I can use it to comb my hair.
Mm-hmm.
And the man was like, oh, do you know that right now I'm down on cash, but the one I have, you can see that my wristwatch is bad and I need it for time keeping. So I'll have to go and fix it with the money I have. So on his way back, he just felt like, okay, I can probably sell this one and buy another watch.
Cheap one.
Yes, the most important is that I can see the time, I know what time it is, and buy that comb for my wife. Not knowing that the wife too, in her own way of thinking, took that initiative, went out to cut her hair, sold the hair,
Wow.
and bought a wristwatch.
Mm.
So you understand? Bought a wristwatch. On getting home, the man saw the wife like, my dear, look at what I got for you. Only for him to look at the wife's hair and like, what happened to your hair? The wife's like, I had to cut the hair. I sold it. Look at the wristwatch. That.
Wow.
So you see that love is actually sacrifice. So
So, Jessica, Alpha, what do you look like? Because I know truly love has a lot. Respect, we didn't mention that.
You didn't mention that.
Yes,
Respect. You didn't
Respect,
mention sacrifice.
respect, sacrifice, all these things. Because look at, if I love you and you don't respect me, there is no love. Because truly, if you love me, you will respect me.
especially for a man.
Yes, because okay, you're my man now, and I start talking to you anyhow. I command you, I rubbish you. Will you still, love me? You'll be like, this woman does not have respect. Then I'm your wife, and the manner in which you talk to me does not really, show that you love me. Because when you love somebody, you're always soft to them. The kind of words you use on the person, the way you talk, as in you can forgive anytime. That is why respect is also very important, very important. And when there is love, my dear, there is laughter. We will crack jokes. For example, my husband used to call me Aboki. So now, if you don't know, you'll be like, how can this man be calling the wife Aboki? You know what I mean? When he calls me Aboki, I will laugh. I'll say Aki. See, all those things. That it's fun. It's fun. Another person who don't know will be like, this man calling your wife Aboki. My husband say Aboki means friend. So she's my friend. That's how I'm calling her Aboki. So these are the things that you see in love that ordinary person that is not part of that love will not really understand. So it brings laughter, brings a lot of fun. You don't take things so serious.
So official.
Yes. So just say anything to add to this our love story.
Well, I think we've said it all, and I know there are other views. Everybody have their own perspective. The fact that I'm seeing 28 doesn't, and you're seeing 82 doesn't mean that we are wrong.
Yes.
So it depends on where we are standing.
Yes,
So
yes.
that's how it is. So in all, I see love as an investment, and so for the investment to grow, you will need to invest all that we have spoken about, because it's very easy to feel relaxed in a relationship.
Yes.
So It's more like, wow, this guy, when I was marrying him, or before you get married. Sorry, I'm not married yet, but I used to see things before you get married, you're always looking on point. Then immediately you get married, like I'm married now, so you just leave yourself, so you feel relaxed. But yeah, so those things start dying off. So, but for love to keep growing, you need to always make effort, because it's like you have to invest for your relationship. Why? You need to put more effort into doing these things, because if your relationship is peaceful and healthy, you are at peace, you are happy. So investing in your relationship is more or less investing in your future happiness. So we try by everything to make effort to ensure that the love in every relationship or marriage stays alive.
Wow, thank you so much. So when it comes to love or relationship, it really requires our time.
Yeah.
You need to build, you need to work on it. If you relax, just like Jessica has said, the relationship also will relax, and it takes two to work in that relationship. So it's not one person thing, both of you need to work in that relationship. And you need to give your best. The connection, when there is connection, you will see that you won't be able to hold anything back. You will be open in that relationship. You will, even communication will flow freely. You know, there won't be any secrets and all those things. You'll be so open, and the relationship will grow better. So relationship is not all about love, it's not all about beauty or money. These things are just ingredients.
It just complement.
Yeah, they complement the relationship. So if you want to have a strong, successful relationship, you have to look into all these things. And as we women, just like Jessica mentioned here, when you get married, those things, the way you kept yourself, the way you carry yourself, the way you behaved when you were in that relationship, now that you're married, please continue. Do not say because he has married me, no, there's no need, there's no competition. No, continue, because the competition is still out there. There's still competition. So keep yourself well, work on your body, keep looking sexy for him, keep doing those things that makes him happy, keep keeping the house neat. Both of you can share chores sometimes, maybe like weekends. You can share the chores and you can help out, keep children. In fact, love or relationship takes a lot of work. A lot of work. Without work, it will die. So thank you so much. So Alpha, do you have anything to conclude?
Well, conclusively, as a man, actually, I forgot to mention the word she said respect.
Yeah, respect.
It's very important, very, very important. I am not a major general, but I expect that when my wife sees me, there should be some level of, oh, this is my husband.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
She should know that, yes, I am around.
Yes.
She get, and know that I come in, I'm like, let's enter. Anybody enter, just like so. We need to understand that we've discussed quite a lot in this short time, and then if we put everything together, and we might not be able to get it all, because what works for me might not work for you.
That's right.
Might not work for her.
Yes.
You get.
Yeah.
So, but if we keep at it, we invest our time, and then do what is needed. I need you to underline that word. What is needed. Right? So we have basic economics, wants and needs.
Yes, actually, are two different things. Yes.
As you grow, you need to understand that there are things you need, but you don't want them.
Truly.
But most times you want everything. So when you do things that are needed in a relationship, you're sure to have a near successful relationship or marriage. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for watching this video. and I believe that you have, one or two things to put in the comment. You can put your own opinion in the comment section. We can even pick the topic and discuss on it next time. Give us a like and share this video. Thank you and God bless you.
Bye.